In the Philippines, there is one thing people love more than food. It's something over 80% of Filipinos drink every single day, and that is the coffee bean. With there being thousands of coffee chains around the country, in this video we're going on an adventure to see who is truly the king of coffee in the Philippines. Starting the day off at Bose Coffee, which was actually invented here in the Philippines and now has over 100 stores across the country. So I'm here at Bose, and today we're going to be rating these coffee chains out of 5 and giving it an all-round rating from service to food and obviously the coffee, the main ingredient of a coffee shop. I ordered Bose Americano. I got a hot coffee in the Filipino weather, doing it the Filipino way, hot coffee in hot weather. I know it seems weird, but it actually cools you down. So without further ado, I think I should give the coffee a go. You know what? It's actually smooth coffee. It's got no harshness to it. It's perfectly brewed, perfectly temperatured. What am I gonna rate this coffee out of 5? I'm gonna give it a 4. The service here was great. The staff are very friendly. They got my coffee out absolutely instantaneously. Even before I paid, the pastries and the food actually looks pretty decent, even though I didn't try it. So what am I gonna rate the inside experience? I'm probably gonna give that a 3.8. So I think I'm happy to say the overall score for Bose today is a 3.9. Now let's go on to see if there's any better coffee chains in the Philippines. And the next stop is the Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf, which is actually an American chain but has over 60 locations across the country. So we're here at the Coffee Bean Tea and Leaf. I know, a very long coffee chain name. I must say the inside was cool. It really reminded me of like an American coffee shop, which you don't really see here in the Philippines. I got another black Americano, hot again. I will be doing a few iced coffees in this video, but I'm on that hot coffee vibe. So let's give this bad boy a go. That coffee isn't really that smooth. It kind of reminds me of, you know, like drip coffee, where you let it filter through for a little while to make the coffee. It doesn't really taste like what you get from an espresso, which is what I ordered, an Americano, which is usually through an espresso. It's quite bitter, actually. It's not like the type of coffee that I like. And I drink a lot of coffee, so I know my coffee, and I wouldn't say this is very good. So what am I gonna rate this coffee out of 5? I think I'm gonna give it a 2.5. It's really missed the mark. The service inside was all right. I wouldn't say it was anything exceptional. They have quite a good selection of food as well. I think overall, the inside experience, I'm gonna give a 3.5. So it's a shame the coffee has let it down. We're gonna go for a middle mark of a 3 for the Coffee Bean Tea and Leaf. Now let's go on to the next. And the next stop is Abaca. There is no exact numbers for how big it actually is, but there is 13 stores in Cebu alone. So I am here in Abaca, and it's a very interesting coffee shop. It's almost like a restaurant where you get sat down and then you order your coffee off a menu. It's nothing quick. I've ordered a double strength Americano, which is apparently brewed for 24 hours. It's not like a fresh coffee the barista makes. So it's going to be interesting to try this, but maybe it being brewed for 24 hours makes it a little bit different. So yeah, we've got a cold brew right here. Open it up. I've never actually been served a coffee like this in a coffee shop before, so let's go. Let me know if you guys have ever seen this. Wow, it smells delicious. It almost smells sweet. Let's go. Wow. That coffee is super smooth. I'm getting a load of flavor notes that I can't even recognize. If you leave a coffee for a long time, I thought it would get worse, but clearly it's gotten better. The thing is, it definitely is strong. It's double strength, so I presume it's got 2 espressos in it. This is definitely the best coffee I've had so far. So what am I gonna rate it out of 5? I think we're going for a 4.5. This is one of the best coffees I've ever had in the Philippines. And for the restaurant, I'm very impressed. Service was amazing. The cafe is very interesting style. I've never really been seated in a cafe in the Philippines before. It's usually get your coffee and go. Fast-paced style, just like Starbucks. They have a great number of pastries, cakes, and food. The food menu is insane. They've got bagels, eggs Benedict, anything you would ever want. What am I gonna rate the cafe out of 5? I'm gonna go with a solid 4.2. It's kind of like a more extra experience compared to other cafes in the Philippines. I'm very impressed, and the overall score today is 4.3. I would definitely recommend. And the last stop is Figaro, which has about 60 stores across the country, and is the closest thing you're gonna get to an Italian cafe in the Philippines. So we are now at a coffee shop called Figaro. I got myself a hot Americano. This is the one that's going to finish the video. And just look at the art on the packaging. It's actually pretty cool. This is an immensely popular coffee shop in the Philippines. They've got so many locations across the country. So I thought it'd be the perfect one to try last in the video. The coffee has more of like a dirty coffee color, if you can see there. So presumably it's not Americano, it's probably drip coffee. I think without further ado, we should give it a go. Take my glasses off for the reaction. That's actually pretty nice. It's definitely more of a dirty coffee than anything, which I do like time to time. Don't get me wrong, sometimes I prefer my espresso, but right now I'm in the mood for this. Compared to the other coffees I've had in this video, it's a very different taste. And because it's different, it's very unique in its own right. Is it my favorite in this video? No. But what am I gonna rate out of 5? Out of 5, I'm gonna give this a 3.6. It's nothing too crazy, nothing too delicious, nothing too rich, but it's definitely a good standard coffee. I'll tell you something that walks all over the Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf. I keep forgetting how to say that name. The cafe inside was pretty cool. It's pretty similar to the other cafe I went to. Has different types of food. It even serves pizza in a cafe. I know, absolutely crazy. Service was pretty decent. Nothing too amazing though. It was just very quick. And they did deliver it to my table. I think the overall cafe experience isn't too amazing compared to Abaca. So I'm probably going to give it a 3.4. So that makes the average score for this coffee shop today 3.5. And just like that, we're at the end of the video. Abaca was definitely my favorite by far. Like, genuinely, that coffee was the best I've ever had in this country. So I would definitely recommend you guys visit it. My least favorite was obviously the coffee bean and tea leaf. That just really wasn't it. I probably won't ever go there again. But now you know my favorite and my least favorite. Hopefully you guys can use this as a coffee tour to the Philippines. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please hit the like button and comment down below what you did enjoy about it. And if you want to see more content just like this, hit that subscribe button because I upload a new video every 5 days. So I will see you guys then. Peace.